What's up, everybody? For once, the intro worked.
Nice.
God damn it.
Holy shit, that scared me.
It actually fucking worked. Thank God. Jesus. 2 weeks in a row, I tried to get the freaking Metal Gear Solid call thing and then the intro to work at the same time, and finally it did it. Whew, I know, that's a celebration. Welcome to the Machine Room Podcast, where Hammer, Venus, and I start with a topic and then end up in the deep web of conversations. This is the only podcast that is always finding itself so far, just like the DC at WB is still finding itself as another week goes by with more uncertainty news for their DC IP movies.
Exactly.
It's unbelievable how every day it's a new freaking news coming from the DC WB merger, them trying to find their own kind of Kevin Feige, and constantly shelving future projects that at right now are pissing off the people of color community, as most of those projects being shelved are that of people of color heroes.
Is Ezra Miller person of color?
He is not. Flashpoint is his own thing, and it's funny because Flashpoint is something. The Flash movie was something that was getting affected way before this whole shit happened.
Right.
Maybe it was a catalyst to finally the company be like, "Yo, we gotta do something." But no, there was other news like Batgirl was a person of color. The Green Lantern, even though I heard that that's still going on. Static Shock is being shelved, and
Is it?
yeah, they're saying that's the word, that was being shelved, and some other things I forgot what. So they're being really selective on what's going on here, but it's pissing off people because they're like, yo, this is kind of stuff that we wanted.
Yeah. I was excited for Electroshock. Not what's his name?
No, that's our hero, Electroshock. We're gonna work on that.
Electroshock for mental therapy.
Yeah, yeah, that's what he does. He goes around and gives you fucking electrotherapy to your head and stuff. What's wrong with you? And just grabs your head.
Yes.
There, are you better now?
I can't taste anything.
Yeah, you're better. That's gonna be the first Machine Room Podcast IP. We're working on that as soon as possible, along with our video games. Not enough ammo.
That's gonna happen. It needs to happen.
And the only way you could get ammunition is by constantly buying it with actual money.
Like a in-game purchase.
Yes.
I love it.
That's how you make money these days. That's how these games making money these days.
And then we'll sit back and fucking enjoy life.
Enjoy it. We're just gonna keep it. Now this week we're gonna release the new I don't know, tracking bullets. The new heat tracking bullets, and that's right. You could get 100 rounds for $5.99.
There you go.
Motherfuckers gonna waste all their money, and then we're gonna be rich, bitch. Yeah!
I like it. Let's do it. Let's make that shit happen.
They gotta be smart. You gotta be smart about it. You know what? WB should do the same thing. Hey, you guys want to keep watching another 30 minutes of this movie? Give us $5.99.
We have to do like a commercial of us, like Snoop Dogg, and be at the beach, sitting in a lawn chair, and then we just check our bank account on our phone and do like an evil laugh.
Oh yeah, more money for me. We're gonna get Snoop Dogg on the Machine Room Podcast in the future.
Absolutely.
Hey y'all, you're listening to the Machine Room Podcast. Snibbity dibbity. That was actually Snoop Dogg right now.
It sounded more like a E40 reference.
Oh no, let's get E40 instead. I love E40.
Oh, I love fucking E40.
But some I got a friend who's like, he's the worst rapper. I'm like, man, he's hilarious and I love it.
He's so great.
Riding in the whip. Ugh.
He just says whatever he wants.
Oh, what was one of my favorite tracks? It was like, it was that the yup and the no go of the song, and he's like, Star Wars? Nope. Yoda? Yup. And I'm like, how? That'll make no sense. Exactly. Ghost Ride the Whip. Ugh.
Nice.
E40 is my hero.
He was on Hot Ones too.
Who wasn't on Hot Ones? Oh, us. Right.
Us, yeah. They
Right.
need to have us on there because I'm from New Mexico and we eat hot shit all the time.
Man, I don't know if I can handle it. I don't like hot shit. I mean, I'm assuming they pay you to be on there. So, hey, if you're going to pay me, yeah, I'll put a lot of hot stuff in my mouth. No pause. I don't give a fuck how you took that. But, yeah.
Did you see that article I posted about people paying money to be guests on podcasts?
Yes.
Sorry.
They actually pay to be a guest on there. Not they pay
Yes.
you to be a guest, right?
Right. So anybody want to pay us to be on the podcast, let me know.
Okay, that way. Yeah, they pay the person to be on their
Yeah,
podcast.
they pay us.
Oh, I thought you meant like the people paid to be on there. Like, can I be on your podcast? I'll pay you this much.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, yeah. Keep you know, give me all the monies. I'm not gonna say no. I got this podcast about hemorrhoids. You want to be on it? I'll give you $500. Yeah, man. I suddenly just got hemorrhoids right now. Let's talk about it.
Yep.
Let's do this.
We got an offer for paid sponsorship. I won't say who it's from or anything like that, but
My mom.
It's not the first offer that we've gotten. One of the first ones was like dog shit awful. So hopefully this one will actually come through
Is that a
and we can
product?
make a little bit of money.
Was that a product? Dog shit awful. Try out the
Dog
new
shit.
dog shit awful. That's right, man. Sometimes when things are god awful, no, we like to have our shit dog shit awful. It'll clear the room when you want no one to be with you.
I need that.
Dog shit awful right now only can be found at the Amazon Fresh locations. Just walk in, grab it, and walk the fuck out.
Yep. Pay us money, Amazon.
There's money, man. Jeff Bezos, I love you. I say that just so, you know, it could happen.
Yes.
Is it a fact? No, but if it gets me the money, I need it. You gotta understand, people. You gotta sell your souls sometimes.
I've said it multiple times that I would be the biggest fucking sellout.
And then people would hate me, and I was like, I don't care, man, cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. No, I got that in my head. So let's go back to this Flash thing. You came to me this week with more news about Ezra Miller. Please tell our fellow machine heads what's the dealio.
He got busted for breaking into a house in like Vermont. So he's actually got charges against him for felony theft.
Is the man bored?
I guess.
Is this guy bored? Or is he just testing? It's just be like, look, I could get away with anything, man. I'm just gonna bust it to this guy. Or did those people piss him off? You know? Did those people piss him off? He's like, I'm gonna break into their home and just steal their alcohol.
I could see like the lady that he punched or whatever in Hawaii for singing the song wrong. I can kind of understand where he was coming from.
Yeah? You're gonna punch someone for singing a song wrong? That was the wrong verse of Metallica, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I guess I'll do it at karaoke.
There you go.
Yeah, like, ooh, that's the wrong pitch.
Wrong note, motherfucker.
Damn, I hit him with the mic. I grab the mic and start hitting him in the head. That's all you hear. Blook, blook, blook. I would do
can't
that.
hear out of one ear.
But I'll cut a promo first before I do that.
Yes. Uh-oh.
I think that should be a thing. I think I'm gonna open up a bar. Wait, what was our location we were gonna call it? Fuck, I forgot. The last show it said something shitty. Damn it.
Kinky geeky shit.
There you go, kinky geeky shit, right? And we're gonna have like promo nights where people not you don't get up and do karaoke. You get up and cut a promo, and you just have two people cutting promos at each other like wrestling style, you know? And then
Oh, I can do that.
exactly, and then have the audience just like, look at this, man. We could make money.
Let's do it.
The money's out there, and we can make it.
Mm-hmm.
And then will be held in some kind of embezzlement or something, or evading taxes. And
yeah, it's always evading taxes.
yeah, and then there's gonna be some crazy shit like Chiquita. Speaking of that, like at the convention over the weekend, which was fantastic, C2E2, we went all 3 days, tired as hell. I can't do it like I used to, you know what I'm saying? Like every year is getting more and more tiring to walk around the whole showroom and standing for long hours and shit like that. We take a lot of frequent breaks, and by the end of the day, it's just fucking beat.
Mm-hmm.
2 out of the 3 days, though, we did pop culture trivia, in which we dominated. We were real good. Saturday we did it, and we came at first, but then someone came up and was like, no, they tallied our points wrong, and they had like 1 point more than us, so then we came in second. So fuck that bitch for like actually doing the math. But the next day, Sunday, we came in at first, and actually won like tickets to a Chicago Fire game, which is the soccer game.
Wow.
Yeah, it's free. I don't care, but it's free, and I'm gonna go to a fucking Chicago Fire game.
So you can say, go!
Hell yeah, like crazy. I'm getting my little microphone thing, and I'm just gonna scream that shit real loud and piss off everybody around me.
See how long you can hold it.
Until they throw me out. Where was I getting at with this, man? I was getting somewhere with this shit. Something led me to talk about this. Oh, fuck, what was I talking
We're
about?
sellouts.
Sellouts, excuse me, sorry about that. A sellout. Ugh, man, oh my god, someone help me here. Ezra Miller, karaoke, cutting promos, making money. God damn. I don't remember where I was going with this.
Well, damn.
Welcome to the Machine Room Podcast, where I have short-term memory. Heat-seeking bullets? No, that was like 20 hours ago where I was talking about that. What was I talking? I was leading to something.
Oh my god.
I don't remember what it was, man. It was something about that fucking convention. Something about over the weekend, but I don't remember why we were talking about it. Wasn't the soccer.
Put a pin in it. Come back.
Yeah, I hope I come back. I don't remember what we were talking about. I know it was. I was getting somewhere. You see, this is what happens when you drag and you got to do the whole lead up. I did the. I was giving you an epilogue, and within that epilogue, I lost myself.
Oh damn.
I lost myself somewhere in that epilogue that leads up to what I was trying to talk about. So whatever. Moving on. Ezra Miller fucking up.
Sometimes you just gotta blurt shit out.
I do. I just gotta scream. Pancakes.
Yes.
I won tickets at
wire.
I won tickets at the convention. Yeah, but why was I talking about it? Oh, okay, now I remember, because now here we go. So, okay, come on. Okay, that's my Kevin Hart. I was getting to the point about
more like Joe Pesci.
Okay. My point is that second day of the pop culture trivia, you gotta write your name, your group name, and we came up with Free Shakira. So that was very funny when we got up there, and it's like, the winner is, and if you're caught up with recent events, Free Shakira, and I'm like, yeah. Because she's in trouble for evading taxes or whatever.
Is she really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think it was her husband though. I don't believe my beautiful hip goddess Shakira would do such a thing. Or maybe she did. I don't give a shit. Free Shakira, I say. Evading taxes, like that's such a crime. You know what I'm saying?
Like when Wesley Snipes did it, I was like, yeah, he really did that shit. But
Oh
Shakira,
yeah.
I'm like, nah, I
Nah,
want to see her doing it.
can't be Shakira, man. Come on, she gave us Waka Waka and that great song from Zootopia. Shakira.
I didn't watch that shit.
I know you don't watch good shit, man. Come on. Damn it.
Speaking of which, have you been watching the new Beavis and Butthead?
I have not. I
Oh
have
my god.
been doing Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles just so I could watch the fucking movie they dropped on Netflix. And I am currently in the second season. It's almost over. And then I can watch the movie and then I can move on to other things. This show has been amazing. It's actually funny as hell. And when it gets to the action, it's really, the animation is beautiful. There's a lot of Easter eggs. It's yeah, I showed like the season finale, the first season finale on my Twitch stream actually in the fan chamber, and everybody was loving it. We were enjoying it. It's a hilarious show, so definitely something that most snoozed on. And the show actually ended on that first season, but it had like a good enough fan base that they gave it the second season to actually end it off, and then now the Netflix movie that involves Krang or something. I need to see it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's actually complete. But yeah, that's what I've been on. I do wanna. I gotta watch the second season on Paramount Plus. So when I go on Paramount Plus, that's when I see the Beavis and Butthead there, and I'm like, okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do that next. But I'm gonna try to focus on this right now.
That was a long ass yes.
Yeah, hey man, this is good stuff, right? This is what podcasting about. It's all about talking.
Yes.
Whatever drags this motherfucker out and fills up the time is all good. Like if you could get
That's
me
what
that,
we're here for.
that's exactly. Look, I told you. What did I tell you in the beginning of the show? Is it's a podcast where you and I start with a topic and then just end up in deep web of conversations, and that's exactly what
Yes.
we're doing here.
Because that's how we talk to each other.
Yes.
But if you think the Ninja Turtles is funny, then you're really gonna laugh at the new Beavis and Butthead. Because, like, I'm a lot kind of stoic. Because I'm on a lot of meds and they make me, like, numb to everything. So if something actually makes me laugh, it's gotta be really funny. And there's, like, some really funny shit on there where I was laughing so hard I was coughing.
So I saw the first half of the first episode and I was laughing my ass off. And that was the
Yes.
escape room one where they weren't just in the restroom. That shit was hilarious.
That is too great. They aired that episode on YouTube for free, too.
Yeah. That's
So I
when
watched it twice.
that's when I watched it last week before we started the show. That's what I was doing while I was preparing. Was
Oh,
watching
nice.
Beavis and Butthead. So
Well, then, new episodes drop every Thursday, so the new one came out today, so I had to make sure to watch it when I got off work. And it was
Oh.
really funny.
there's something I didn't know. I didn't know it was weekly. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a
Alright.
weekly show. I was hoping that they were going to just drop it all at once, but when I first looked into it and they only had 2 episodes, I was like, yeah, this is a weekly show. And then it said, when you go to the page for Beavis and Butthead on the app, it says every Thursday.
All right. I'm not mad with that. I'm not mad with weekly stuff actually. That's not bad.
The only thing that sucks about weekly stuff is people want to spoil it right away. So you have to like not be on social media and not talk to anybody that's already seen it.
Yeah, that's true.
So you have to be like really fast and jump in and watch it like as soon as it drops.
You gotta be fast as fuck, boy. Fast as fuck, boy. Daniel over here telling us that on Paramount we should watch The Offer. It's the show of the making of Godfather 1.
Yes, I'm gonna watch that because I like Miles Teller. I have several Miles Teller movies.
Is one of them
I just-
Fantastic Four?
That's not one that I own.
Then you don't own all of Miles Teller movies.
No, I don't own all. I would like to own, multiple movies of his, but there's some that I don't watch. Like, what was the one where he was in school for playing drums?
Yeah, I never seen that one either.
That movie's great.
Wasn't it called? No, not Whiplash. Whiplash was
Yeah,
was with-
Whiplash.
was it Whiplash? No, I thought
Yeah, it's
Whiplash was the
Whiplash.
one with Elliot Page.
No. Whiplash is the guy from the State Farm commercials. He's a music teacher. Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. It's just I had to press a button and the button was, but it fit. It was fitting. Kind
That
of.
was fitting.
It was kind of fitting.
J.K. Simmons, that's his name.
Yeah, J. Jonah Jameson, right?
Yeah, him.
Yeah. He's a menace.
Him
I didn't-
and Miles Teller.
I didn't want to see that because I didn't want to see homeboy getting treated like shit throughout the whole movie.
Watch it to see what he does to get back at him at the end. That's all I'm gonna say.
Revenge, huh? It's like I never saw Precious because I was like, why would I want to see this depressing ass movie? I don't want to see that shit. You think I want to
That's
see something
like,
that's so depressing?
$1 Million Baby. That movie needs a fucking warning label on it.
I don't think I watched it either, but I know
Oh my god, that movie is so sad.
I know the ending.
That and Man on Fire.
Oh, Man on Fire, I did watch.
That needs a warning label.
I did watch that because action.
Speaking of Miles Teller movies,
Maverick.
no, I want to see that though.
Apparently, it's like the shit and fucking
Yeah.
dominating the box office and everything. I'm like, damn, guys, really?
I don't think it even came here to the theater, but I really want to watch it. My mom is a big Top Gun fan, but he did this movie called Only the Brave. Have you heard of it?
I heard of Only the Strong, but no, I don't think I heard of Only the Brave.
It's a movie based on this hotshot crew, the people that put out forest fires.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a group of hotshots in Arizona.
The
They got
2017
caught.
movie, huh?
They got caught in a fire.
Mm-hmm.
But all I'm gonna say is that movie needs a warning label too, because I was bawling like a baby.
It's a good ass cast. We got Josh Brolin, Jeff Bridges,
It's
Jennifer Connelly,
amazing. That movie's amazing.
Oh my god, Andy McDowell looks messed up right now. Pobrecita.
What'd she do?
Nothing. She just old. I
Old?
mean, she's still like. I guess nah, man.
She doesn't look bad in Only the Brave, so it had to be more recent.
I don't know. I was looking at some pictures that were just bogus of her, boy. Like,
Oh man.
she was a knockout back then, but right now, it's
Yeah,
like, I don't
she
know.
was the hot chick back in the day in all
Yeah.
those movies.
Andy McDowell was the shit. Now it didn't age very well. It's like when I saw. Oh my god! I hope. I'm pretty sure my old history teacher would never watch this, but my history teacher in high school was like a knockout. Like we all had a crush on her. Like she was very, very beautiful, and she's still beautiful, but you know she old now, so it's like, ooh, I remember you back then. It was fantastic.
Wow. Yeah, especially in Multiplicity.
Multiplicity. God, I love that
Thank you.
movie.
Me too. It
Multiplicity
comes
is
on
a
TV
banger.
sometimes, and I'll make myself watch it again.
I got that shit in my voodoo. Man of Fire was the first movie. King Diabetes. Man of Fire was the first movie to make me cry as an adult.
Yes.
Creasy Bear.
Chrissy Bear, that's
Ooh,
what the little girl called him.
I
Called
got-
her Bear.
I got nothing when it comes to like, this is the first thing that made me cry as an adult. I cry for anything. I swear to God. I watch
Big
One
fucking
Piece.
softy.
I watch One Piece and I'm balling, motherfucker. I don't
Oh
give
my
a
God.
fuck. I'm like Kevin Smith. You know when Kevin Smith gets real like into shit that he talks about and geeking, he's like crying and shit. That's me, motherfucker. I don't give a shit.
Wow.
I have no like shame in it and stuff like that. And don't come at me being like you a little bitch or a pussy. I'll punch you in the fucking face. I'll knock you the fuck. You should see me at work. Like I'm a tough motherfucker. Like I don't give a
Oh,
shit.
damn.
One dude. It was when I was in the old company. One dude was like being too stupid, and he said something. I don't know what he said, but I'm on the loader. I'm higher. He said something, and I'm just looking at him, And I'm like, what? And he just said something. And then he's like laughing and shit like that. And I guess I gave him this stare that he was just like that laugh went down. It got a little more serious and he got a little awkward. And then he just stopped. And then ever since then, that motherfucker don't fuck with me or talk to me. He just leaves me alone because I don't play. He was like being on some bullshit and I must have gave him I gave him some stare that was like, oh shit, let me not fuck with him.
You have the go to hell stare, and they know that they're going.
Mm-hmm. I gave him something serious, and I'm glad because he deserved it. He was being a little bitch. I don't play.
Wow. So if that made you, those kind of things make you tear up, then only the brave is gonna fuck you up.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. I gotten. It's easy. It's easy for me. It's easy for me. It could be a nostalgia factor. It could just be something. But I will watch a movie. This one's for real. This one like really is it's a sensitive shit. Like if a movie involves anything that deals with like a father, kind of shit.
Like that scene in Man of Steel.
Mm-hmm.
Where he's like, can I just keep pretending you're my dad? He's like, or that you're my father. He's like, you are. God damn it! I just watched it the other day.
I know what you're talking
he
about.
says, can I just keep pretending that I'm your son? And he goes, you are my son.
Yeah.
That shit gets to me every time.
The father-son kind of thing is like, it gets me, and especially if it's something where like the character's father is gone or they get to see their father again after they was gone and stuff like that. Like that's personal for me. I don't want to give away but there was a recent Christmas movie that involved, like at the end of the movie it was really like a story about him and his father, and that like got me. Or one of the recent movies of Ryan Reynolds on Netflix where again it's about him and his father, and that got me. It's just that kind of dynamic. Like it's friendships and a father-son relationship that like really hits me in the soft spot.
Okay, so now you have to watch Only the Brave.
I will watch Only the Brave, that you can see now on.
It's on our Google playlist. If I own it.
Oh, you got it. Oh, then there you go. I could see it there. I don't know where y'all can see it.
Did you Google it?
It says Hulu, so maybe.
Is it on Hulu?
It says right there, Hulu premium subscription. I don't know what that means.
That means that it's on like another paid subscription.
Yeah. Prime, I gotta rent
now.
FX Now, free with cable TV. Or whatever. I know it's in our collection, so I could watch it. Y'all better figure that. Yeah, y'all better figure that shit out yourself.
And another great thing about that movie is it was actually filmed here in New Mexico.
There you go, another New Mexican movie. King Diabetes. Robert Williams is fucking amazing. Robin Williams now is a touchy thing too. So if I watch any Robin Williams stuff, I probably bust out crying.
It was so hard to watch anything with him in it after he died. It took me years to get over it. To like, only recently have I been able to watch Robin Williams movies. Like, Hook is one of my favorites. Good Will Hunting, it's a good one. Like Danny said. Bicentennial Man, that's another favorite.
Can you believe that Hook was not well taken back then when it came out?
Really?
Yeah.
I fucking loved it. I remember when my parents first rented it for me on VHS, and I was like, "I'll take this, thank you."
Hook. That's what I also thought, but then I found out like years later that Hook. Look, here's the critical. I don't even know if Rotten Tomatoes was even back then. Let's see right here. Roger Ebert, my boy, from Chicago Sun-Times. Motherfucker didn't like anything. The sad thing about the screenplay for Hook is that it's so correctly titled this whole construction is really nothing more than a hook on which to hang a new version of the Peter Pan story. No effort is made to involve Peter's magic in the changed world he now inhabits, and little thought has been given to Captain Hook's extraordinary persistence in wanting to revisit the events of the past. The failure in Hook is his inability to reimagine the material, to find something new, fresh, or urgent to do with Peter Pan myth, lacking that Spielberg should simply have remade the original story straight for this generation.
Bullshit.
Peter Travers of Rolling Stone magazine felt it would only appeal to the baby boomer generation and highly criticized the sword fighting choreography.
I fucking love that movie. I love every aspect of it. They can kiss my ass.
Here's something very interesting. Right here under legacy says, in years since the release of the film, Steven Spielberg admitted in interviews that he was not proud of the film and disappointed with the final results. In 2011, he told Entertainment Weekly, there are parts of Hook I love. I'm really proud of my work right up through Peter being hauled off in the parachute out the window heading for Neverland. I'm a little less proud of the Neverland sequences because I'm uncomfortable with the highly stylized world that today, of course, I will probably have done with live action characters work inside a completely digital set. But we didn't have the technology to do it then, and my imagination only went as far as building physical sets and trying to paint trees blue and red. Spielberg gave a more blunt assessment in 2013 interview on Kermode and Mayer's film review show. I want to see Hook again because I so don't like that movie, and I'm hoping someday I'll see it again and perhaps like some of it.
Oh my god, that's so sad.
In 2018, he told Empire, I felt like a fish out of water making Hook. I didn't have confidence in the script. I had confidence in the first act, and I had confidence in the epilogue. I didn't have confidence in the body of it. He added, I didn't quite know what I was doing, and I tried to paint over my insecurity with production value. Admitting the more insecure I felt about it, the bigger and more colorful the sets became.
Well, damn.
But that's just him being hard on himself. We love it. I bet if
I fucking love that movie.
Yeah, I bet if we walked up to Steven Spielberg and be like, hey, Spielberg, Hook though, man.
Bruh.
That Hook was a masterpiece, bruh.
Amazing.
You had this guy crying when fucking Rufio got it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, yes. I remember being little the first time Rufio dies, and you're like, fuck.
Rufio, baby. Come on. Hook is a fucking masterpiece. I say it.
Yeah, it is. I agree.
I get where he's coming at because I can too go back to something and be like, yo, I like this, but I feel like, I would have done it differently. Ooh.
I don't think there's anything in Hook that I would change. I love it just the way it is.
Just the way it is. Hold on. Someone's calling me. Hello? Hi. Hello.
Who that is?
Currently doing the podcast.
You're on the podcast.
Mm-hmm. You are now on the podcast. Do not fall asleep on the drive home, please. We're live, so just put us on.
On Twitch.
You don't have Twitch app anymore. So that's disappointing. All right then. Please be careful.
Danny.
She doesn't support me.
Ain't that a bitch?
Now I'm gonna do this podcast, but I'm gonna be worried the entire time.
Did she say she's gonna listen to it?
No. She told me that she doesn't have the Twitch app anymore, and then she was like, "I'll let you go," and that's it.
Was she like tired and driving?
Hell yeah, she's tired. She was taking care of baby French bulldogs. This goes back to the weekend. The Friday morning before we even went day one to the convention, she got an emergency call. Had to pick up this pregnant French bulldog at a vet location, kind of by here, and then we had to take that dog over to her job, which is a little bit more south, closer to the convention area. Take it over there so they could do surgery on the dog and do a C-section and get the babies out.
Oh my god.
The mother's fine. The babies went out. I think one died then, and then little by little they're like slowly going. So far, 2 other ones have passed away. One that she was taking care of, they just had that. This is stuff I didn't know either, but French bulldogs are a breed that is very difficult. A difficult breed. Like, they have a lot of complications and whatnot. Technically, it's a breed that shouldn't exist. Really,
they can't breathe like their whole life.
Yeah, it's a mixed breeding that shouldn't have happened. So they're doing their best they can to try to save whatever baby they can. When she told me that the girl that we had, they had to euthanize her today because her breathing was just so horrible that they decided to put her, to put her at ease, and it kind of affected me because it's a little, the baby is like the size of my hand. That's how little she was, and she was really, really cute, and you wanted to live a life, and no, it didn't end up doing it, and I just, man, it sucks, but this is the thing she deals with every day, dude. Loss of animals.
You reminded me of that Sex Bomb intro where he's like, "We're Sex Bomb. We're here to make you sad and think about death and stuff."
Dun, 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 dun. I'm so happy they finally released all the other tracks that were in that movie that were never released. Yeah, I literally made a playlist of just that, because if Sex Bomb was an actual band, that would be my favorite band.
I'd be all over them.
Yeah, kind of wish they were.
That and the Clash of Demon Head with what's her face?
Brie Larson.
Yeah, Brie Larson.
Yeah,
the one that she did is good.
That band exists as Metric, so you can
them.
You could kind of follow them, but yeah, I know what you're saying. Like, if those bands really, 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 really freaking existed, it would be fantastic.
Amazeballs.
It's funny because those songs were made by Beck, but when Beck did his version of the songs, I was like, eesh, no.
Yeah, no thank you.
No thank you. I think I'll keep listening to Sex Bomb's Threshold and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. I like their whole sound and setup, like the bass guitar with like distortion on it, and playing an acoustic guitar with distortion on it. It just sounds really cool.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny because in the comic, it's supposed to be like their music is just horrible, and that's what they aim for. Like, hey, these guys' music, like, if you listen to the lyrics, they really make no damn sense, but
no.
It's fucking fantastic.
I love it. Like, for a little bit of backstory, I texted Nas the other day about having the dumpster truck song stuck in my head.
I'll take you for a ride on my garbage truck.
That's my jam.
That's the shit.
Truck.
Wait, is it? It's this one right here, right?
We are Sex Bomb, and we're here to make you think about death and get sad and stuff.
I just played the beginning. We are Sex Bomb, and we're here to make you think about death and play sad and stuff. That's what I played. If you get copyrighted for that shit alone, that would be fucked up.
That would be funny.
That was just like a little.
After all the movies we've played.
I love that movie. That movie is always one of my all-time favorites, along with the Back to the Future trilogy, which, and this is not new news. I think they just keep recycling news, but they keep saying how the movie is owned by Robert Zemeckis and what's the other guy? God damn it! I'm sorry, guys, that I can't
Google it.
I know this information, and then it just freaking escapes my mind by the time I actually talk about it. It is owned by Robert Zemeckis and Bob Gale. There it is. I just knew the Bob part.
Oh, okay.
So Back to the Future is owned by Robert Zemeckis and Bob Gale, and it's one of the probably only thing that's not owned by a studio. Like, these guys have the rights to this, so nothing can happen without their approval. And
Yeah.
they are really adamant about there's not going to be no sequels, there's not going to be no remakes, there's not going to be no reboots. And I am entirely behind that.
Fuck yeah. I don't
Yeah.
want anybody fucking that trilogy up.
No.
Or adding to it by making a, what do you call it? A prequel sequel or whatever.
Yeah. That thing, that trilogy is perfect as it is. They'll keep constantly doing things like there is now a Back to the Future musical that's going to start in Broadway.
Oh my god.
Yup. Bring that shit to Chicago. You best believe I'm going to be there. I'm
Are
still
they gonna
waiting.
have a real DeLorean?
It better. I'm still waiting for the Beetlejuice freaking musical to come to Chicago, because apparently that was like the shit over there, and everybody was talking about it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like they had an actual life-size sandworm or something. Like, the production looked beautiful.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I mean, I heard some songs, but I'm like, I have to actually be there and see the whole thing to feel it. It's like when Hamilton was a thing, and I was hanging, and my ex's friends were just like big Hamilton fans and was always bragging about they saw it over there and they're like excited for it to come over here. And then one time we were hanging with them at a hotel and they started playing Hamilton music and some guy was singing along to it, and I'm just like, I don't feel this, because I wasn't there. I didn't see the fucking shit. So I'm just hearing music and I'm just like, I don't get it. But when I went to go see it, now I like it. It's kind of the thing. Like, if you hear a song, and then compare it to watching the music video, sometimes the music video will make you love a song even more.
Right.
That helps. But yeah, that's my rant about that.
I had something to add, but I totally fucking just forgot.
Hey, it's okay, because we could go into the Speed Force, go back in time and try to find out.
Yes.
Look, I want them to just drop this. I think WB's idea of a movie that's already in production and just scrapping this, it's a loss of money, technically.
A huge amount of money.
Yeah, like, get some money off of it. Even if you don't make bank, you make something.
Yeah, like, at least put it on HBO Max or something like that.
Exactly. You have a platform. They did it for the Snyder Cut. They didn't.
Yep.
That movie alone could have made bank at the box office.
Oh, God, yes.
I believe it. But they were like, no, we're just going to put it on HBO Max because fuck it. You guys want it. Here it is.
That's so shitty. I'm so glad that, like, the heads of Warner Brothers movie division is changing or has changed. I'm glad in the sense that they're going to start trying to do things differently than what's been going on. But the way that they're shelving movies right now, maybe they're not doing good things.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what their plan is. It's weird.
So people that don't know, there was a news article that came out today where they said that Warner Brothers has basically got 3 decisions when it comes to The Flash. Let me pull it up because I don't want to misquote anything.
Let's quote that shit.
Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, it's called Warner Brothers Discovery now. So, they're considering 3 options. 1, Ezra Miller gives an interview explaining their erratic behavior and does limited press. 2, Ezra Miller plays no part in the film's promotion and the role gets recast. 3, the film gets completely scrapped.
So I don't go with 3, clearly. 2, I think it should be a combination of 1 and 2. I think he should do an apology and not be involved in any of the promotion and just release it.
Or release it, like, on HBO or in the theater.
Either or, I don't care. Just release it. I don't need him to be part of the fucking promotion or anything like that. I don't need to like him. I just want to see this movie before you guys decide to just scrap it out. Fucking redo the ending where he dies and there's a new Flash.
Ooh.
And it's what's the other Flash? Come on. Help me out here. Something. No, not Wade. Oh my god. Come on, man. I watched The Flash for years, and now I can't remember fucking.
Jay Garrick, Barry Allen, Wally West.
Wally West.
Allen,
There you go.
Avery Ho.
Like, let it be Wally West now. You know?
Yes.
Like, take out Barry and let it be Wally. That's it. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. I just feel like, and it's also for like I said it before. I didn't care about the Batgirl movie. Doesn't mean I wasn't gonna watch it. Now that it actually exists and it was there and they scrapped it, I want to see it.
You want to see it more?
Yeah, I want to see it more.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Like, even though like the people that did the screeners for it said it was so awful, I want to know why.
Yeah.
I want to see like why they thought it was so shitty, and like I've seen a couple shots of like the sets, and the sets look good. So what made it so terrible?
The same goes going back to the Future. I want to see the cut with Eric Stoltz.
Oh, I do too.
I want to see that, not just images. No, I want to see this movie that they filmed like what, a quarter of it already or some shit.
Almost half
Of the movie with Eric Stoltz, and they're like, they don't want to show it. No, fuck that. Have like the what shit. What year are we on now with Back to the Future? Back to the Future came out in 1985. 1985 to now. What? How many years is that so far? Math. 1985.
I can't do math.
20. We're at 37 years already. Okay, so when it goes to the 40-year anniversary, which they always resell this shit with a new anniversary.
Yeah, new Blu-ray cut.
40-year anniversary, I demand the Eric Stoltz cut in it.
Yes.
I demand it. I want to see it.
They said it's like darker and more serious.
I want to see it.
I do too.
It's not gonna erase. I mean, I can't. It's not gonna erase the whole Back to the Future movie because it's a whole trilogy that involves Michael J. Fox, and that's the one I love. But
yeah.
I want to see this alternate. Like, what was it? What it could have been. What it originally was before they were like, eesh, no, we gotta take this kid out. Don't do something and not show it to me. It's like Superman Lives. I wish we actually saw something.
Oh my god, yes. And like, I've seen set designs and stuff like that, and prop designs. The suit he was gonna wear. I'm just like, this would have been so badass. And to have Nicolas Cage be the serious Clark Kent Superman, like, I'm all for it. They should have made that movie.
I'm just curious of what it could have been. I want to see
I
it.
wish I could have seen the third Tim Burton Batman that never got made.
Yeah, same. Not to rule out Batman Forever, which
because we fucking love that movie.
Yes, and now speaking of Batman Forever, we want to see the Schumacher cut that was supposed to be.
Oh my god, yes.
You see the pattern here, people. It's like if something was there and it was meant to be, and then it gets scrapped, and then you find out about it later. Imagine if I told the world, "Oh yeah, the Juggernaut bitch, the one you've seen, is not exactly the original version of it. There's another version where we." How much do you think? How much you bet that people will want to see the original versions or deleted cuts that we had?
There'd be like a petition or something.
Exactly. Release the Juggernaut bitch cut. I don't know what you call it.
The bitch ass cut.
Yeah. There you go. So
I'd still watch it.
Yeah, don't tell us that kind of information and then expect us not want to see it.
Right.
So,
especially with the Joel Schumacher cut, because he's dead.
Dead as hell.
Uber dead.
Release the Randy cut.
There you go.
What if I told you that the Juggernaut bitch was done all just by Randy and I was never involved?
Oh man, people would flip the fuck out. I can name a few people, but they might be listening.
Yeah, I just want to hear Randy, and I'm like, I know you do.
Where's Randy?
Where's Randy? I'm gonna give you the Juggernaut bitch with just me. Oh wait, that's Juggernaut 2. That was just me in it. And for listeners that don't know what the hell I'm talking about, I'm the man behind the Juggernaut bitch video. And if you don't know what that is, then Google it and don't cancel me.
Google that shit because it was a phenomenon.
Not as big as the freaking Ally McBeal baby.
No, but we need to bring that back.
Forgot about that little fucker. Where is he at? Where? I know you're around here somewhere. Ally McBaby. Oh, there he is. Blam. Damn, he got big.
Put him over the sound wave.
He got too
there
big.
There you
go. Tony, he got big. He was too big.
He got way big.
Way too big. Actually, you should put him behind it. Let's see. How do they put him behind that shit?
Oh. Layers.
No, a little bit more. A little bit more.
One more.
There it is. Now he's dancing behind the fucking waves.
There you go.
For those listening, you have no idea what's going on.
If you're listening on Spotify or some other podcast later, you're going to have to check out our YouTube or our Twitch page to see the dancing baby.
That baby getting down.
Mm-hmm.
To nothing right now, just the soothing sounds of our voices.
That's right, because we're coming through the airwaves.
That's right, motherfuckers. But yeah, going back to this Flash thing, I want to see it. We really have no idea what their future. We have no idea what they're planning. There's a lot of people who are rooting for this change because they feel that Marvel has declined.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't see it. I guess I don't know.
Marvel? What was that one?
The Marvel movies have been declining, and
what was the one with Jared Leto?
Morbius? Oh, that's Sony Marvel though. That's Sony's Marvel.
Are people mad at that?
No, like you heard, the Thor and Thunder wasn't good.
Yeah.
That I don't know. Like, I guess the spark is not there ever since Endgame. But you still see people talking great stuff. WandaVision, Doctor Strange, Shang-Chi was a hit.
Mm-hmm.
It's there. I just think like people are just getting too. I think there's just too much, and they just.
Yeah.
I don't know, because you know how it is these days. Hipsters, once something gets too big, they're all like, I think we had enough. I'm done with superhero movies. Marvel is too much. You know, I don't complain because I appreciate everything that's being done. You think when I was a teenager or a kid that one day I was going to get this influx of so much Marvel live action?
Oh, and especially with the shitty fucking live action comic book movies we had back then.
Exactly.
Like, I loved Dolph Lundgren, but he made a terrible Punisher.
Right? Like, the guy didn't even have the logo on him because he couldn't or something. So I appreciate everything that's going on here, and I'm always looking forward to the next phases.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a lot? Sure, it's a lot, but I don't think it's something that you can't freaking keep up with. It's like Star Wars. Like, keep giving me more Star Wars. I don't care. Were the sequels great? They were fun at the time. The TV shows are fantastic, though. And I'm all for it.
I like rewatching the sequels. They're good.
I am. I keep talking about, or I keep thinking about rewatching Daredevil, but I'm gonna aim for when before the new series starts. So
There you go.
sometime next year, I'll rewatch Daredevil and Defenders and stuff like that. I am currently reading Daredevil comics though. I'm back to reading
Oh,
Daredevil comics. So, yeah, and listening to a Daredevil audiobook.
nice.
Yeah, baby. Yeah! Matt
You're
Murdock
getting
and
a
this bitch.
Daredevil three-way.
Hell yeah. I even bought this comic of Daredevil versus the Punisher, a graphic novel over there at the convention.
Oh shit.
We wasted so much money. At the end, we walked out with lightsabers.
I saw that.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That was good shit. They don't make noise though. It was the cheapest brand, but
Oh.
that's fine.
You gotta get the ones that light up and make all the sounds.
We could have, but that's money. You gotta understand.
It's like
So,
$100 for each one.
these are actual Ultra sabers, you know. So that's like
Oh.
that's that major custom lightsaber company. That's the one, you know.
Okay.
That's the go-to. But they had a mystery box, a cheap mystery box of like $75, right? And you could get a lightsaber. It's a random hilt and tube and whatever. So, but you could also get lucky and get like sound. You know, you could get one with sound or whatever.
Oh damn.
So it's all random. Unfortunately, between all three of us, none of us got the sound, but we had some cool handles. I have a cool handle. My girl don't like hers so much. She thinks it's basic and very girly. She did get the red one though. I was like, I knew you'd be a Sith. I knew you'd turn out to be a Sith.
Of course.
Her brother got a really cool handle, more of a Sith Lord kind of handle, where it has like these kind of spikes going up to the tube. So I mean, it's not bad for the price it is. I could have really gone all out and got the $200 mystery box, and that would have for sure been like some sound or something, you know. But that's a lot.
Yes.
I still have my official Luke Skywalker Return of the Jedi lightsaber that does have noise and all that. You know?
Oh damn.
So that one I found at a convention as well, but that guy sold it for basically the same price I bought this one, because it was used and out of the box and everything. So that's what, like a $200 lightsaber that he brought down. He was like, "Hey, you like that? Well, you know, because it's you, I'll sell it to you for this." You know, he's just doing his little pitch, and I'm like, "Sold, motherfucker! I don't give a shit." That's my favorite lightsaber, was Luke Skywalker's Return of the Jedi one.
Mine was Qui-Gon Jinn from Phantom Menace.
He did have a good. I had his, but it was like a cheap little $10 one, whatever that you could. But yeah, Qui-Gon is someone that I wish we had more of. You know?
Yes. He was so great. He was a great Jedi Master.
It was.
But to what you're saying about Marvel movies, I feel overwhelmed with them. I feel like I thought that after Endgame they were gonna like be few and far between, but they're still just like boom, 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 boom. I'm like, fuck, dude, I can't keep up with these movies and TV shows. I just can't keep up anymore. But what I do keep up with is Star Wars.
See, I haven't watched Miss Marvel yet, and She-Hulk is about
I
to
haven't
begin.
either.
And I think this week I Am Groot, which is very, very short, is about to begin. But you know, it's okay because you just take your time. You know, one day you'll be like, all right, I'm gonna actually start watching this, and then that's it. You know, that's all it is. I mean,
I just can't. I just feel like I'm too far behind in Marvel stuff, and they just keep making more. Like the Spider-Mans, there's only 3 of them. So I'm not like too out of whack with those. Sorry,
But
my earplugs got unplugged.
it's Spider-Man though, you know.
That
You keep
last
up with
Spider-Man. Ooh,
That last
shit.
Spider-Man though was something that we all would share us for the rest of our life. King Diabetes, I want a Darth Maul lightsaber in a Mace Windu
Yes.
purple. Yeah. I had a Darth
That
Maul
would be
lightsaber
awesome.
as a kid, not no like Ultra Saber kind of thing. Now that I actually like have an Ultra Saber though. I think one day I might invest into an actual expensive one. I say that now, but I never will.
Really?
Yeah, why not? I wanted to light up and do things.
When I worked at the Best Buy in Glendale, California,
Glendale.
we sold those lightsabers, and we had one that was like for demo. And I used to work overnight, like especially for Christmas and stuff. And the store lights are on a timer, so at night you have to turn them on like every couple hours, and then the timer will go off and turn the lights off. And I would find that lightsaber and just turn it on and run through the store when all the lights were off.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey. My fiance made it home safely, so everybody can
Oh, there you go.
can be calm and not worry. She
I
got
knew
something.
she
What is
would.
that? What are you drinking?
Starbucks.
I thought you would call like Brenda or something. Oh, you're watching House? I know. Hey, did you bring nothing? Nobody? The other one? That was the one that was loud as hell? Jesus, man. Those.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we got one of the French bulldogs that's actually making it. It cries like a baby. I swear to God, it's like we got a baby. That thing kept waking me up, and you kept apologizing. Why would it keep crying?
It's a baby.
But man, like a baby, not like a dog. That thing was crying like a baby.
It is a baby.
But it's not a human baby. It's a.
Cry the same way.
That thing was like, ah, 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 and I'm like deep asleep, and I wake up like, what the hell? And she's like, I'm sorry. And, it's like I tell you, the palm of my hand, or the size of my whole hand, and crying like a baby. And then she's like, yeah, we're not having kids.
Oh my God. Speaking of which, there is a new hashtag on Twitter that says HBO Max just canceled.
Oh, really? Let's see.
Then people just put in like random shit. It's pretty funny.
Oh, okay. So they're just fucking around. I see it right now. There was another. I was following one before the show about Darkseid, and people were just talking about how they want Darkseid, you know.
Yes,
so
I do too.
keep that going. Holy crap! I'm Batman. HBO just canceled. Bat Dog. Oh.
I'm way down the list now.
Squidward.
Yeah.
The Rock.
Yes. The Rock could play Squidward.
The Rock could play anybody. If you let him, he'll fucking take over everything.
Speaking of that, what did you think about the news of what's his face being cast as Fidel Castro?
Okay, so it's interesting, right?
Here we go.
I didn't think anything then, because I'm like, whatever, right? It just went by me. But then I saw John Leguizamo's reaction to it.
What did he say?
How mad he was! Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, this is not right. This is a Latino. It should be, played by a Latino. That it was disrespectful or something like that. And then I started thinking about it. I was like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, like, this guy shouldn't be playing him. But then I also think about Legend. This was a conversation I had. Remember Peyton?
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, well, we still talk. We still fucking text each other like randomly and shit like that.
He needs to game with us again.
I know, right? And we discussed this. Like, there's some people that can quote unquote brown face, like play Latino.
Right.
Like I said, like, I have no problem with Al Pacino being Scarface. That's Pacino. Like, he did it well. I had no problem with Willem Dafoe playing a Mexican drug lord in Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
What's his name that played Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat?
Mm-hmm.
He played a Mexican gangster in God damn it, The Blood In Blood Out. Oh,
Did he really? You
oh,
got
that's great.
Lou Diamond Phillips was, La Bamba. There's some things that make sense. I have
But
no
people
problem with
people
Jack
forget
Black.
that people forget that white people used to play all races in movies.
All of them, but some of them were like really, really bad. Like he was talking about like how Mickey Rooney played an Asian and practically
Oh
like
God, that was
disrespectful as fuck.
awful. But like you look at the old westerns, and anytime they came up to like Native Americans, you could tell it was just some guy with a bunch of makeup on
Mm-hmm.
doing a really shitty, what people think Native Americans sound like, and they don't.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it,
Ah.
that's gonna bug me now.
So I get where he's coming from. It's a different time now where our people. You know it's a different time. We want our people to play such characters and have roles available for such actors and actresses. But then again,
Well,
I'm here still pissed off that America Chavez was not a Puerto Rican and it was a Mexican American
Mhm.
player. But whatever. What can you do?
people forget the main concept is acting, is just playing pretend.
Mm-hmm.
So it shouldn't matter as long as you do the character justice. Like you said, like Al Pacino playing a Cuban, and so on and so forth. As long as you do it right and you're not like the old blackface that they used to do to make fun of black people. If you do it with care in your heart and you do it professionally, I don't think it should matter.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. So both sides, I get it. The acting is just acting. Go ahead, do it. As long as you kill it. But I get what John Leguizamo's also saying, where it's like, hey, this is a role that should go to people to my people. Give them opportunities and whatnot. So I get both sides.
What's fucked up is, what is his name?
Just give it to Antonio Banderas.
What was the actor that they want to play him?
Fuck, I was about to say Philip DeFranco. That's someone
James
else.
Franco.
There you go. Not Philip.
What's fucked up
Get
is
Philip
James
DeFranco.
Franco does kind of look like Fidel Castro.
And then there you go, man. Do it. I really, to tell the truth, 100%. I really don't give a fuck.
I think they do look like. I don't give a fuck either, because,
really
like I said, acting is acting. You're playing a bunch of adults playing pretend.
Mm-hmm.
So why does it matter?
Mm-hmm.
Look at Cloud Atlas.
Ooh, that's a
How
touchy
many
subject. Because
how many male actors played female parts, or vice versa?
People were kind of upset with the whole them being Asian, though.
I didn't give a shit. Again, it's acting.
Yeah, I didn't care. I didn't care
I don't
either,
see the problem.
They really didn't. I haven't seen that movie in forever.
It's a great movie. We should watch it.
It is. I haven't seen it in forever. Should watch it again. I remember it being long as hell.
It's long, but it's enjoyable.
Long as hell.
Apparently, the new John Wick 4 is going to be long as fuck.
It's going to be long as hell. And I can't wait. Let's go. Man, I'm so excited. I'm so pumped for this. I read an article that said that the director, Dave... what the fuck is the director of John Wick, man? You know it. Damn it.
That guy.
See, I always forget, man. I know the names and then I forget the names. Okay, so the director, John Wick. Where are you at? This is, look at this. You look up John Wick on Wikipedia and it's like a franchise now. Then you got to click on the individual movies. Chad Stahelski. There you go. So the director of John Wick, Chad Stahelski. Sorry, I just fucked up his name again. He was very starstruck about actually having Donnie Yen in the movie.
For sure.
Yeah, this is a guy that he grew up with Donnie Yen, and I completely understand, man. Like, that's amazing. The John Wick is so respected and such an icon that they could get anybody to be in this movie now.
Mm-hmm.
And they got Donnie fucking Yen. That's amazing. That's a martial arts legend right there.
It is.
You know, and you can't. It's kind of harder to get someone like Jet Li. You sure as hell won't get Jackie Chan because he won't play something too serious like that. But Donnie Yen is, and you know what's crazy? That Donnie Yen is old, but he still looks and moves young as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Donnie Yen is 59.
Damn.
This motherfucker's 59 and moves like he's in his late 20s. You know
Okay, so that movie that I was thinking of with Kerry Tagawa from Mortal Kombat was American Me, where he plays a Mexican.
Oh, okay.
He even does the accent. Hey, Holmes.
That's funny.
So yeah, if you want to see the guy from Mortal Kombat that played Shang Tsung be a Mexican, watch American Me. That's a great movie too.
Yeah, I remember that movie.
Didn't they like rape a guy with a knife?
Ooh, shit. Maybe I don't remember that much. I don't remember that much. Oh, shit. Scott Adkins is going to be in fucking John Wick Chapter 4?
Oh, damn.
Scott Adkins is like the martial arts B movie star icon, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, this man has done a whole bunch of straight to video or straight to demand movies directed by a man who did Power Rangers back in the day.
Yes.
It started off with the Undisputed 2 movie, but yeah, that's awesome that he's gonna. This guy actually showed up. This guy was in Doctor Strange. This guy was in the Bourne Ultimatum. So he's done Hollywood movies, but he's mostly big in the other thing. So yeah, Chapter 4 is looking to be fucking epic as shit. Right
Nice.
about now.
I'm excited and I can't wait for it to come out because hopefully we'll get some continuity with his hair length.
You said his hairline?
His hair length.
His hair length. It looked kind of short the last time.
Like short in the first two, then
long as
it's
hell.
supposed to be like a minute later in the third one, and his hair's all long as fuck.
That's the John Wick powers.
His hair can grow longer.
Sonata? Who? Who's Sonata? Who?
I don't know.
He wrote. Oh, the Asian dude that plays Scorpion in the new Mortal Kombat movie.
The new one?
Yeah, it said.
Yeah.
It said here that he was initially courted to portray Zero in Chapter 3, but dropped out in favor of appearing in Avengers Endgame.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I forgot who he was in Avengers Endgame.
Google it.
You know, looking up the cast of Avengers Endgame is like, you know what I'm saying? Remember,
Right.
the cast is like fucking endless. Oh, right. He plays the Yakuza boss that fucking Hawkeye kills. That's who he was. Yeah, now I remember. That's one scene. He's dead.
That's it.
It's just one scene. He couldn't play fucking. Well, it's cool because Zero was then replaced with Mark Dacascos, so we're good.
Okay.
It was good. He's in 4, so it's good. It's all good.
Yeah, it is good. I can't wait.
They still gave him a space. It was like, it's okay, man. We'll put you in the next one.
That's all right.
God damn.
I don't see any news with the Flash. I thought maybe there was some news because of that hashtag that's going out, but people are just being silly.
People are just being silly. Danny, your soul is mine, essay.
Okay.
It has begun, Holmes. It's time to start. It's time to make Mortal Kombat again and have them be like
Yes.
that. I'm all
Watch
for
out for his left hook, fool.
it. I'd like you to meet Scorpion and Sub-Zero, Holmes.
See, that's what acting is all about. We should just recast the entire cast of Mortal Kombat with a bunch of Vatos, or people that can play Vatos.
Mortal Kombat done by a bunch of Vatos. I'm for it.
Vato Combat.
Another IP created only here in the Machine Room Podcast. And
Copyright.
Yep, you guys heard it first, baby. Right here. Unfortunately, though, we're way over our time limit right now. But that's good because we gave you a lot of stuff. This baby is getting tired as hell right there dancing.
You can't dance all the time.
You know, can't. Oh, that's our new line, like in The Crow. You can't dance all the time.
I made a gif like that about the wind blowing here, because like a couple years ago, the wind just blew for like 6 months straight.
Damn.
So I remade the gif of the crow. It's like, it can't blow all the time.
You kind of put down a t-shirt. You can't dance all the time.
Danny says, you don't know how much I want to friggin' see Vato Combat.
Vato Combat's gonna happen, Holmes. And then the sequel, Vato Combat 2.
Orale.
Vato Combat 2. Damn it, what's the phrase? Vato Combat 2, Mas Puto. I don't know. No. Vato Combat 2, No Mames Way.
I was just thinking that.
There it is. That's what I was looking for. I was trying to think of what did my what did my coworker keep saying that we made fun of him for? It was that No Mames Way. Oh man, it's the Machine Room Podcast, and I am so happy for you guys to be here. For you people listening to us on Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, or wherever your podcast is being heard, thank you so much for here listening to us, and thank you guys here live in the chat room. Danny, Diabetes, Caribbean Zombie.
Oh damn.
And other people, even if you haven't chatted, like Sophia Fox, A10. Thank you guys for being here, watching us, and listen to us once again. Pick one topic and then branch off into a web of conversations.
Because that's what we do.
That is what we do. As always, what we do. I'm Nastradamus. You can find me on Twitter at Nastradamus. If that's hard for you to figure out, you can find all that information at themachineroompodcast.com.
Yep.
Rachel right there, that's Hammer Venus. You can find her thing as well at themachineroompodcast.com. And we have reached episode 91. We are less than 10 from 100. We have no idea what we're going to do, though.
No fucking idea. I know we
idea.
want to do something special. Something that's not going to get us a copyright thing, though. But something special.
Yeah, so if you guys have any ideas, let us know. Hit us up on Twitter at Real Machine Room. And that's right, you can follow us there, Real Machine Room. The tweets, the YouTube, and the Facebook. All that good stuff. Well, I can guarantee you within the next week, we will sure enough have more DC news dropping for us.
Sure. It's like a weekly thing now.
Yep. The next chapter is going to go down, and we're going to find out the fate of everything, all this DC IP that we don't know what's... We don't know. Their fate is up in the air, and I'm kind of hoping that the fan base that made the Snyderverse possible can actually, sway them to, even if it's bad, let us see something,
Let us be in charge of the fucking DC movies. I get comic books. I got references. Let's do this.
Yeah, come on guys. Until next week when we'll have more news, you guys keep on keeping on. And remember, the assignment's still out there. Go to your local sex store and have a conversation. We want you to have a conversation with any of the sex store freaking employees. All right. We're out of here. Peace out. Goodbye. I gotta pee.
I do too.
I know. I see you doing the pee-pee dance. Let's go.
Doing a wee-wee walk. Oh, I can't wait.
Everybody needs to come back with sex store intel. I expect a complete essay as I plan Vato Combat 1 and 2.